Alrighty, folks. Well, good morning from the Emerald City. Sam and I are here, and we are getting ready for day 2 here of our big Alaskan journey. So, long story short, we're going to be leaving the hotel here in just a couple minutes, catching the shuttle to take us down to the cruise terminal, and then boarding the Norwegian Bliss. So we'll be taking you along the way. And a little bit of information about this cruise if you're not too sure, or maybe you're watching this to book your own Alaskan cruise. This is one of the earlier trips that you can take throughout the year. What is it, April 29th right now, I believe. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 trips beforehand, but it's currently pretty cold up in Alaska. We looked the last couple of days, and it's been like in the 20s and 30s up in like Skagway and Juneau, so a bit cold. It's currently 75 here in Seattle, so we're dressed a little bit more,
fair weather.
fair weather, I guess. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna say goodbye to Seattle. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to explore too much. We got a nice view of the airport, as you can see behind us, but we did get to explore Seattle last time we were here. And yeah, so Sam's gonna tell you a little bit about a little bit more of the details about the cruise that we're gonna do. So.
Yeah, so we've already done this same cruise ship before back in 2019.
Yeah, pity.
We actually did the same exact itinerary as well. So this is just, take 2 on this. However, this time around we are in the Haven.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of new areas that we'll be able to explore, and a lot of extras, things that we can do and that
Perks,
we get.
a lot of perks. So.
On that end. So we're looking forward to those. Honestly, we're just really looking forward to getting out on that boat.
Just relaxing.
Yeah.
Our vacations are usually so go, whether it's like finding a hiking trail or going to check out touristy things to do. We're kind of just looking forward to relaxing. But we say that now until we get on the boat.
And Bill's making me run around like a wild woman with my head cut off.
Yeah, so.
But no, we board today, we take off, and then tomorrow, Sunday, is all day at sea.
Yeah.
So that'll give us a nice time to kind of explore the boat, take you along with us, and then Monday we go into Juneau.
Yeah, so today, like I said, we're going to do a day-by-day vlog. Yesterday's adventure was probably like only going to be a 10-minute video, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But today we're going to be taking you through the boarding process. We're going to be showing you the muster drill, which a lot of people might not know what that is. It's they basically run down, in case the boat sinks or something happens. Processes. They put you on the boats, the little lifeboats. So we're going to be taking you through that, and then a sailaway party, I believe, and then we'll also be showing you the Haven rooms today. So a little bit of everything. This should be a bit longer of an episode. So yeah, if you're kind of curious what Alaskan cruise all includes, or maybe you want to do it yourself and check out what our rooms look like, then yeah, and then I'll also be doing like a standalone episode of these rooms as well. So yeah.
There's actually 8 of us on this cruise, so 4 couples with, I think there's 2 different room types. There might possibly be 3, I'm not 100% sure. So I mean, we'll have the opportunity to show you, at least 2 different room styles, and then possibly 1 other, which I think is a great opportunity for us to kind of show you multiple different.
So stay tuned for those videos. Those will be coming out, if not out already. But all right, enough rambling. We've talked enough. So yeah, saying goodbye to Seattle, and we will see you on the Norwegian Bliss here, and probably now. Let's go to Alaska. Ready?
You want a phone today?
Not as bad as
$5
last night on the airplane.
Here on the right-hand side, brick building with the flag on top.
That orange on the top?
Yep. That used to be that little pointy building, the white building on the right up there. That's the Smith Tower. That's what it used to be, the largest, tallest tower on the west coast. Is on the beginning or the bottom part of the table.
Alrighty folks, well before we continue our story, I did want to touch upon a few things, such as some of the info on the boat, the itinerary, and a few other things. We want this video to be for everyone out there, whether you've been on 100 cruises or you're watching this because you're thinking about sailing for the first time. Alrighty, so first off, sailing is a lot like flying, as you'd guess. Expect some long lines, security, and some minor annoyances along the way. You'll head through a few checkpoints as well as security before you're ushered onto the cruise liner. And once you're on the boat, you'll have to attend a mandatory muster drill, basically going over what to do if there's ever an emergency on board. So yeah, show up early, make sure your bags are free of anything that might get you flagged, and move on with your vacation. And just like that, we are on board and ready for our week-long journey to Alaska. Here's a few quick glimpses of the Haven area before we give you the room tour. Here's just a quick peek at the observation area. And here's a nice view looking down upon the private pool and the hot tub area of the Haven. And of course, what would the Haven be without having its own bar equipped with some of the most talented mixologists you'll ever meet? So yeah, here's the part you've probably been waiting for, the room tour. Alrighty folks, well, we have officially made it onto the Norwegian Bliss, and we're checked in and ready to go here in the Haven area. So Sam's gonna take you on into the courthouse suite and give you the full tour here. So let's go. There's our room number if you're curious. Maybe you luck out and get the same room we're in, but here we are. Like I said, we're gonna follow Sam around and she'll give you the full tour here on day 2 of our Alaskan vacation.
All right, well, as Bill said, we're in the courtyard penthouse balcony suite, I guess you can call it. So the courtyard's what you just saw. We overlook that. There's a pool, hot tub, and different areas to sit. And then basically you come on in, there's buttons to change your status outside, just saying, do not disturb, make up your room. And then anytime that you have a key card in that little slot, it says that you're at home. And that's how you basically turn on all your lights and whatnot. So you always have to put a card in there. So I guess we'll start with this little area here. They are very nice, and they give you all of these very nice espresso machine attachments and little cups. There's some glasses up there, as well as wine and champagne glasses. There's, I'm pretty sure this is a French down here. If I can, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, so you got your own fridge with some fancy water as well.
Nice little fridge down there. Whole bunch of different storage spaces. Espresso pods.
Coffee, tea.
Creamer. Tea.
You name it.
I guess you can obviously take in the large king bed. Technically, I think they pushed maybe 2 beds together to make it this size, but it's very large. Then a nice little cozy chair, sofa. I think they're called chofas.
Oh, this chof was awesome.
We did get some of our luggage in, so that's what you see here. We're waiting on the rest of our stuff. Nice little table and sitting area for our morning coffee and breakfast. We had a nice little treat from our cruise captain.
Nice big old TV as well. You can watch some
Huge
movies.
TV. We'll be tracking our journey as we go through. A whole bunch of storage here. They get a little deeper as you go down. Nice little stool with a hair dryer and nice lighted mirror, as well as the magnifying glass.
And the sweet Alaskan shirt. Also a bottle of champagne that they provided, that we might be indulging in a little while.
Next, I guess we'll go into this closet space area. So you have plenty of space to either lay out your stuff up here, hang, as well as this little shelf there. It's an umbrella. Alaska,
Ooh,
you always
yeah.
need an umbrella. And then on this side, very cozy plush robes and a pair of slippers as well. And then if you move this way, there's your safe, more shelving units, more drawers. These are a little bit smaller than the other ones. One's kind of stuck. Towels for your pool. All right, next we're gonna head in the bathroom. This is a very large bathroom with separate areas. I'm gonna hit Bill with this door. So here's the door to the nice little toilet area.
Very nice, very spacious.
Yeah, not cramped at all.
I mean, the other cruises that we've been on, like the entire bathroom would have probably fit in this area, and now this is all a toilet area, so a lot of room.
And then there's technically a double sink.
Mm-hmm.
Again, ton of different storage spaces down below here, and then underneath, there's a lot of stuff up here, space as well. And then a nice little tub / shower.
Which getting a tub on a cruise ship, from what I understand, is a pretty big deal. So might be utilizing that as well. Comes stocked with your typical shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel. But yeah, awesome bathroom.
Very spacious compared to like those previous bathrooms were very confined and
very tight. Yeah. Usually you have like the very narrow showers that it feels like you're in like a tube.
Yeah, you're kind of like catty cornered in a lot of the other ones where they put the shower here, the toilet here, and the sink here. It's very tight.
Yeah. Not
a lot of space to move around. And there's no chance you're getting 2 people in the bathroom at the same time to fit.
But this one is definitely larger than any other cruise ship bathroom that we've had.
Back out to the main cabin area, room area. We have this lovely view. Probably the most exciting part of the room is the balcony.
We'll take you on out and show you a little bit of the Puget Sound here in Washington State. Just on the outskirts of Seattle. You can see some of the ships and barges going by. The police, we can wave at the police down there. And off in the distance you can see a little bit of Olympic National Park there. The Olympic Mountains, some seaplanes going by. But yeah, and a really awesome view of Mount St. Helens there in the distance that I didn't even notice yet.
Oh yeah, wow.
Also where the Seahawks and the Mariners play. And a gentleman a couple years ago actually told us last time we were in Seattle that there's giant cranes in the distance there where the inspiration that George Lucas had for the AT-ATs in Star Wars. So yeah, pretty awesome. And we're just gonna keep showing you more and more of these views along the way on our way up to Alaska. So this is day number 2. Take you inside, show you one last view of this awesome Haven courtyard suite here. So yeah, we're gonna keep taking you all around the Norwegian Bliss and showing you all around. Another thing that we didn't note or mention is this awesome little star pattern. It might be hard to notice on the video, but this is all lit up. But yeah. Oh, and also we also forgot to tell you the coolest part of the suite. It comes with its own
Nespresso machine?
No.
What? Oh, you also get your own personal butler. So if you have any issues, questions, concerns, you want to book any of the shows, reservations for dinner,
or go-karts,
that kind of stuff, as well as they will do like room service, anything like that. If you want to have coffee delivered every morning at 7 a.m. and or like my mom likes to order her banana cream pudding pie every night at 9 p.m. you can do that as well. So that is an awesome perk of the Haven. We'll definitely be taking full advantage of that one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're excited. We're interested in trying out all the buttons and everything in here, getting more familiar.
Yeah, Sam just pressed a button over there and there's like mood lighting that popped up. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up the room tour. Like I said, we're gonna show you all around this boat throughout the next couple weeks here on Maksim Outdoors. So we're not gonna end this video just yet. We got a couple other things we want to show you. So stay tuned. We'll take you all throughout the Norwegian Bliss as we set sail here in just a couple hours to head north up to Alaska. All right, so if you're a little curious about the cruise that we're heading out on, the Norwegian Bliss made its maiden voyage back in 2018, so it's a fairly newer ship. Coming in at a little over 1,000 foot long, this ship is absolutely massive. With a crew of 1,700 and 4,000 passengers, you'll literally be part of a floating city. Many of the ports you'll stop at along the way have a smaller population than the boat itself, so let that sink in. So, what's all on the boat? This is probably the most asked question that Sam and I got upon returning from our cruise, and our answers are pretty much anything you can imagine. Everything from countless dining options like hibachi, steakhouses, and more. A buffet that is open nearly 24/7, live entertainment located throughout the ship such as live music, a bingo, silent disco, and more. No matter what age range you're in, you'll never be bored while at sea. Some other areas worth checking out are the main concourse known as 678 Ocean Place. 3 decks of non-stop action that also includes the casino, miniature golf, laser tag, and probably our favorite location on the entire boat, the laid-back observation lounge. Bring a book, grab a drink, and sit back and watch the beautiful scenery as it passes by. Oh, and did I mention that there's a go-kart track on the roof? And one last view of beautiful Seattle and the final time we'd be seeing the continental United States for a week. So, let's get to the most important part of any cruise, the itinerary. So upon arriving home, the question Sam and I were asked constantly was, where did you all go? Alright, so to break it down for you all, we had stops at 4 separate ports, which included Juneau, the capital of Alaska, full of giant waterfalls, mountains, wildlife, and a great city center. Our next stop would be the small town of Skagway, nestled back within the Taya Channel. This town was famous for its gold rush, but nowadays you can take a train ride up into the mountains or order a duck fart at the Red Onion Saloon. And to wrap up the Alaskan ports, we'd also be stopping at the salmon capital of the world, Ketchikan, another small town home to just over 8,000 residents. Check out the many totem poles around town or try your hand at catching one of those elusive salmon. And lastly, go international at the last port for a short stay in Victoria, Canada. Take a short walk and check out the Parliament building and admire some beautiful architecture along the way. Alright, so 4 ports over 7 days. What else is there to see and do? Well, I saved the best for last. The Bliss will be taking us through one of the most gorgeous areas on the planet, known as Glacier Bay National Park. It might not be a port, but it is by far our favorite spot along the entire cruise. The Bliss will take you around the bay, showcasing the various glaciers this area calls home. And if you're lucky, you'll spot some unique wildlife like whales, goats, sea otters, or maybe even a grizzly bear. And if you're extra lucky, you may even spot a glacier calving. And that will wrap up the Alaskan itinerary. So stay tuned, we're gonna have episodes coming from each and every one of these locations. So if you aren't already, please hit that subscribe button. And to wrap up the video, we can't go on without mentioning the Haven. We were extremely spoiled being able to experience this luxury area on the boat. Imagine having an entire floor basically to yourself and a few others, your own bar, your own pool, hot tubs, and even your own restaurant. The staff here are simply amazing, whether you want breakfast brought to you every morning, your room refreshed, or some of the most unique, delicious cocktails you'll ever have. The staff will have you covered. I can't say enough about our Haven experience. It was truly one of the best weeks we've ever had. And now we will wrap up our first day on the Norwegian Bliss. Alrighty folks, well, we're gonna wrap up this video. We are officially at sea right now. We're out of the Puget Sound, right off the coast of Canada, British Columbia, and we're gonna wrap up this video. This was day 2 of our little Alaskan week-long journey here. So sayonara here from the beautiful Haven Suite. Got some fresh fruit, some M&Ms and gummy bears.
The snacks.
And yeah, how was your day? Did you enjoy it?
It was good. It was a lot to take in. A lot of new spaces to check out. All the food was amazing. All the staff was great. We got all of our luggage, so everything made it. We had a little bit of a little sketchy point
my
where
penguin bag there came a little late, but
we made it. So now we're gonna head off and meet everybody else at the casino and head off for the rest of the night.
Yeah, try the lamb.
Oh yeah, seriously. So when you do come on cruises, please try everything and anything, because even if you just take one bite and you hate it, at least you get an opportunity to try something. Most of the portions are smaller, so you're not wasting a whole big chunk of something that you would at a normal restaurant where you're spending, $40, $50 for that plate. Here you can try everything and anything, and it's a smaller portion for you. Us, luckily, we're traveling with 8 people. If one person doesn't like it, maybe somebody else will. So I mean, tonight I had trout crab cakes. You had what was your raw steak called?
Steak tartare.
Steak tartare.
Wasn't
It's
for
actually
me.
pretty good, honestly. I liked it with the little toasted baguettes.
It was alright.
It's something that I would never order personally, but because he had it, I tried it, and I actually did enjoy it. So you never know what you might like.
Yeah, that brings up a good point, though. You know, get out of your comfort zone, I guess you could say, and try different things on a cruise if you get the chance. So yeah, we'll take you outside real quick, show you what the night landscape looks like as the wind howls here along the Canadian coast. I don't know how well you can see that city there in the distance, but yeah, that will wrap things up here from the Norwegian Bliss. Hopefully you guys are enjoying our little Canadian week-long excursion. So as always, make sure if you enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button.
Give us some comments.
Leave us a like if you can, helps out the algorithm. And yeah, check us out on Instagram and Facebook as well.
And TikTok.
And
Those are TikTok now.
Yeah, and then we will see you back here for day number 3 tomorrow, which is at sea day. So it'll be pretty laid back. I think we're going to try to do like the go-karts and maybe see a show or two. So yeah, all right. Maksim Outdoors signing out.